Psychological facts about women, love, intimacy, and the human behavior. Psychology says that women are more likely to trust their gut feelings, and it turns out science backs them up. Their brains are wired to pick up on subtle cues, making them human lie detectors. Now, let's talk love. Did you know that women are biologically inclined to be more selective in choosing a partner? It's not just a social construct, it's survival of the fittest, coded into their DNA. Speaking of selection, studies show that a woman's scent changes throughout her menstrual cycle, subtly signaling fertility to potential mates. Yes, your nose might know more than you think. And what about the body? Ever notice how women tend to smile more in social situations? It's a subconscious signal of friendliness, but it's also a power move. Smiling can diffuse conflict and assert dominance, all without saying a word. In the realm of intimacy, here's a fact that might surprise you. Women's bodies are biologically designed to experience more intense and longer-lasting pleasure. This is no accident. Nature has its reasons, and they're rooted in the deep need for emotional connection. But the mind is where things get really fascinating. According to research, women are more likely to remember emotionally charged events better than men. It's called emotional memory, and it's a superpower that helps them navigate complex social landscapes. Ever wondered why a woman might recall every detail of that argument from 3 months ago? That's because, according to a study, women process emotions in both hemispheres of their brains, giving them a richer, more detailed emotional memory. And when it comes to human behavior, get this. Women are more likely to use indirect aggression, like gossip, to maintain social order. It's a survival strategy as old as time, honed by evolution to keep the peace without bloodshed. Speaking of evolution, did you know that women are more likely to find men with deep voices attractive? It's a primal cue, signaling strength, health, and yes, good genes. So, next time you hear that baritone, don't be surprised if your heart skips a beat. And let's not forget about the psychology of touch. Studies show that a single touch from a loved one can reduce stress and boost your immune system. Women are particularly sensitive to touch, and it's not just physical, it's emotional. Want to keep her attention? Psychology says, surprise her. The brain craves novelty, and women in particular are wired to seek out new experiences. It's not about grand gestures. Sometimes it's the little things that count. Ever heard the saying, actions speak louder than words? Well, in the realm of love, women are more likely to value what you do over what you say. It's about consistency, reliability, and yes, following through. But here's something you might not expect. Women are also more likely to forgive if they believe you're genuinely sorry. It's tied to empathy, a trait more prevalent in women, which allows them to understand and connect with others on a deeper level. And what about attraction? According to research, women are more likely to be attracted to men who show vulnerability. It's not about being weak, it's about being real. And that authenticity can be incredibly powerful. But there's a flip side. Women are also more likely to test boundaries, not out of malice, but to gauge the strength of your commitment. It's a psychological strategy to ensure that the bond is strong enough to withstand the challenges ahead. Now, let's talk sex. Did you know that a woman's sexual desire is more influenced by her emotional state than by physical cues? It's why creating an emotional connection is key to a fulfilling, intimate relationship. But here's the kicker. Studies show that women are more likely to prioritize their partner's satisfaction over their own. It's a complex mix of empathy, love, and social conditioning, but it's also a powerful reminder of the depth of emotional connection in sexual relationships. And speaking of connections, ever wonder why women are more likely to bond over shared experiences? It's called communal sharing, and it's a cornerstone of female friendships. It's not just about talking, it's about connecting on a deeper emotional level. But don't be fooled. Women are just as competitive as men, especially when it comes to romantic interests. According to a study, women are more likely to compete covertly, using their social networks to outmaneuver rivals. And when it comes to multitasking, women often take the lead. It's not just a stereotype. Research shows that women's brains are wired to handle multiple tasks simultaneously, a trait that likely evolved from the demands of child-rearing and maintaining social bonds. But here's a twist. Women are also more prone to anxiety, particularly in social situations. It's a double-edged sword. The same sensitivity that makes them socially adept can also make them more vulnerable to stress. Women often demonstrate remarkable resilience. According to research, women are more likely to seek social support in times of stress, which can be a key factor in their ability to bounce back from challenges. Studies show that women are just as capable of making tough, rational decisions, especially when it comes to protecting those they care about. And what about ambition? Contrary to outdated stereotypes, women are just as ambitious as men, but they're more likely to pursue their goals in a way that balances personal and professional life. Having no sex for a long time makes a man's private part more sensitive, which can lead to quicker arousal and heightened sensitivity during future sexual encounters. This is because prolonged abstinence can cause a buildup of sexual tension, making the body more responsive to stimulation when sexual activity resumes. If you find this video informative, please take a moment to share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics like this, also make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Until next time, stay safe and awesome. Thanks for watching.